but
Oh, okay. You
no,
got special
I'm
friends.
practical. I'm like, I'd be tired if they have a good father. I'm gonna send them with their father for half the week too. You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense because these women complain about taking care of the children, having to feed them, having to spend all this money, but they could have help. You know what I'm saying? So they want to look like the victim or whatever. But I guess the reason they wait till it's out of control is, I guess it's embarrassing. Now that your son's all wilding out and you can't do nothing, it's embarrassing. So you just, it's like, take him off my hands. I can't do it anymore. Everybody knows he's been with you, but
crazy,
he's doing the
man.
worst.
Yeah.
So he's like,
And God forbid it might be too late for these youngins.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? At this point,
to say
try to
this,
listen to this random man.
like at the end of the day, I think what Esther said, I think she nailed it on the head, bro. I think a lot of women, especially in Florida, I'm gonna speak Florida, is that what they do is like they want to look like, you feel me? They take these little selfie pictures with the baby and all that, write these long paragraphs on Facebook, a whole bunch of soliloquies and dialogues.
Oh, and take the credit
you know
for
what I'm
Father's
saying?
Day. I
So,
hate
you know what I mean?
that.
Doing all of that, right?
I don't know why they do that, bro. They going way
But
too
hold on, man. Hold on. But here's the thing, though. You feel me? This is why, and I do this at church myself. This is why when like single mothers are giving testimony about their kid and their baby dad and all that, I don't fully receive it because I don't know the full story. I'm sorry to say that, bro. Like they could tell me all that and everything. I said, bro, because I've heard people do that, and then bro, when I bump into the father. Or I seen the father, if I know the father, he's really trying to be in the kid's life, but you shunning him. But you up in church giving a testimony saying, no, I've been a single mom. He don't want to be in the baby life. He don't want to do that. And I'm like, wait a minute, that's not true, though. You feel me? Because there's some fathers out there, bro, believe it or not, who really want to be in the kid's life. You understand what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of women, what they do is that they use it as a weapon because they know the government and the law is on their side when it comes to domestic. So they use it as a weapon to try
What's
to get
the point of trying anymore? What's the point of talking anymore when I'm always ignored? Too many nights allowed awake just to wait for calls that never came.
That's the hurt. No, happy
I
Mother's Day
stood by
again,
and
man.
went at his lowest. Now he's up and I'm the one falling. Silly me for thinking he's so capable of change. Woke up to smell the roses. Now I'm convinced that love is poison. He made me fall just to crash and burn. Once upon a time I was his princess until I started getting treated like a mistake. He made me fall just to crash.
You know what it is, man. It's Late Night Love Time. It's 10:30 p.m. to midnight with Pastor Gabe and the B.E.L.I.E.V.E Ministries every Sunday. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, and comment. You heard it from that boy Neff.
My only way of therapy to heal my heartache. He made it hard to look at me here as now. He never called me pretty, so it's clearer now. I was never gonna.
All right, welcome in. Welcome back in to Late Night Love Ties, man. We are back on the page that we supposed to be, but big shout out to my dog Neff.
Yo.
For letting us hold it down, man, on this page during this little time period that we wasn't able to. So
I had to holler at Joe Biden, man, so he could pardon y'all, man. You feel me? So
see, man.
Shout out to Joe Biden, man.
Hey, next time you talk to him, man, tell that boy we need some help in Haiti as well. You feel me?
And them student loans too.
That's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah. So I guess I gotta speak on what is it playing in the background, y'all boys?
Hey.
I know who that is.
Well, you on camera? You on camera, man?
Shout out to the homie.
He told me he didn't want to be on. He on.
Hey, I'm telling you, man. This ain't no play. This ain't no role play.
You shouldn't have said nothing.
That's it, man.
Hey, we slid them in there anyway, man. All right, man. Let's slide over to the first conversation of the night, right? First conversation of the night. Let me ask y'all this question. How long could you deal with a partner that works too much? It's not like it's a financial problem, but their dedication to the company is basically top priority. They always on their phone, always checking in on emails. Their ambition has them focused on succeeding in a career path, but not present at home. Basically, one parent is raising the kids, and the other one's just literally giving all their time to work. Sometimes this happens after marriage. You know, individuals, that's when they actually graduate from school and go out and find their actual career. And, you know, they have that grind that they want to hit at the beginning of the career because they want to get on top. They're not just trying to be a worker forever. So you as that person's spouse or you as that person's girlfriend or boyfriend, how do y'all feel about people that overwork in a relationship? A workaholic.
Man,
Their intentions are good, you know.
yeah, but like the intentions is well good, but at the same time, like the quality time and spending time with the family ain't really gonna be too much of that because you're always at work. I work in the medical field outside of radio, and a lot of the doctors and nurses, that's one of the things that they don't like about their job. Like the money is good, they're all saving lives, but they don't get the chance to like spend time with their family as much as they want to, you know, because of the long hours they putting in, you know. But it's something that comes with the territory. Me personally, if my wife is doing all of that, I feel like there's got to be a conversation. I mean, I wouldn't tell her to quit her job, but it's got to be something that we got to do for like us and the family. And I will hope so she do the same thing for me. You know, if I'm always, you know, working, I don't get the chance to be with the fam, with the kids, going out to the park, beach, doing a little vacation because I'm always working. And we all know that, man, work is, you know, is good because we getting the money, but at the same time, it's like, yo, what about just, you know, enjoying yourself, you know, enjoying the family. You know, we got to make money, but still, though, like, you know, that's just my take, though. I don't know how y'all feel about it. So,
Nah, to me, it depends on how much time is being taken away from, you know, other activities or whatnot. Because, you know, mostly everybody work a lot, you know. So if it's over, let me say, like 90 hours a week or 2 weeks. No, not even 2 weeks, a week. Yeah, 90 hours a week, that means you ain't got no life. Basically, that job is your life. You don't got no family, nothing.
Yeah.
You feel me? So the boss your daddy, you feel me? The damn work is your kids. So
Right.
you ain't really got no life. How can you build a relationship if you can't be in contact with your people?
I agree. But at the same time, though, if you met that person like that, when you trying to pursue them, hey, bro, you better take that one to the
How
chin.
can they meet people when they working
Well,
so many times, bro?
After
unless it's at work or something.
Nah, for
after
sure.
marriage.
Keep it going. What's up, man? We got a house full of people. How y'all feeling about it?
I'm on the fence about it because a lot of people, it's not their fault that they have to put work first before the family, and in their mind, they're
Elaborate
kinda,
on that, where it's not their fault.
like some people, they had like a bad start.
Okay.
So work is kind of their way to provide for their family
And for themselves.
and for themselves. So if they can't work, they're not going to be able to feed their family. They're not going to be able to clothe their family,
Right.
their family and themselves. So it's like in their minds, they're putting family first by
Providing.
being at work
Yeah.
and providing for
which
their
is
family.
which is basically how our parents did.
Yeah. So
Working 2-3 jobs, never
yeah.
home.
And you already know where our family came from.
Right.
They came from nothing.
Yeah.
So do we look at them like, you know, you should have did better, or do we kind of look at them like, thank you for doing that for me.
For doing what you
Now-
could.
Yeah, doing what you could. Now I'm going to do better, you know, because you want better for us. You came here to, like, do the best that you could to provide for me. Now I'm going to do better.
Nah, respect. That's a good
That's my take
perspective.
on it.
That's a great perspective. What's up? How we feeling?
I guess I'll go next. For me, it's kind of weird because I like a lot of alone time, but at the same time, I like a lot of attention. So, I guess for me,
Wait.
yeah,
Sound like
I
the
know.
same thing, right?
No,
How
alone
does it
time,
work?
like for me by myself, but
And-
then at the same time, like a lot of attention from my man. It's kind of weird.
So I got to text you from the other room?
I know it's weird, but I guess the way I would deal with it, like if I see his work is taking up like a lot of his time and stuff, I'm like, can we have one day a week at least? You know what I'm saying? Where regardless of who calls and who emails, you gotta block it out for me. You know what I'm saying? That way I could look forward to it and I
Yeah.
can expect it, and then I'll let you get back to your work because I'm probably gonna want to do my own thing
For
too.
sure.
But if it's not like structured or ordered, I'm gonna get annoyed because I'm always gonna try to like date or try to do something,
And it
but
doesn't
you're always
fall.
busy. So I'm like, at at least say no matter who calls, no matter what, from Saturday like 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. I'm all yours. We're gonna do whatever we plan to do.
Okay.
And then he could get back to what he's doing. Cause I'm probably
saying,
doing
but
my own
you
thing.
good with that for just what you said, 9 to 10? What time?
I might be, yeah. Cause as long as it's cause he's working, you know what I'm saying, and
but
not.
he's coming home every night. That's what you're saying. Like as long as he's coming home every night, or what if?
Yeah,
work,
yeah.
What
I
if
mean,
work,
we're married, so.
What if work causes travel too?
Mm-hmm.
That's tough because I like
Yeah.
spending a lot of quality time. That's like my love language, quality time.
Yeah, I respect
So it
that.
is tough, but I'm old enough to understand you got to work to pay the bills,
Yeah.
So I don't know, like that on-call stuff, I hate it. Anybody who does it, I don't know how they do it. Because I'm like, if I plan to be off or if I plan to be with somebody or date, don't call me. I don't want to come.
Nah,
so if
trust
that's
me.
his job and it's always pulling him away from me, God, I want to be sensitive to he got to provide because then, I'm going to want him to provide. But at the same time, I want to spend time with him too.
Nah, no,
So,
we got
if he-
it's a
yeah.
lot of perspectives in this, man. It's a whole lot of perspectives. What's up? Fellas, how y'all feeling about it, man?
Them boys trying to be cute, man. Better talking to that microphone, man.
For real.
I know,
I'm about to say something right now, but go ahead, y'all boys.
because we know the times have changed. Like, women are probably used to, like our parents are used to our fathers doing a bunch of jobs, like for those that grew up in households with two parents. But today, women work almost more than men, bruh.
Yep, a
so
lot
you
of
feel me?
I'm
CRNAs,
almost
them
never
nurses,
home.
boy.
And them
Yeah.
RNs.
They be
like,
working crazy
especially right
hours.
now during Corona, like they going on trips 2 weeks getting paid dumb
Yeah.
bread. You feel me? Like, can I really
But the
stand?
money's good.
That's what I'm saying. Good bread. Like, am I supposed to get in the way of that? Like, I don't know. How my fellas feeling?
Yeah, but at the same time, you can always get money, but you can never. Sometimes you can't get back.
Time.
So your choice. You get what I'm saying? Like the money's always gonna be good, but what about the family time though? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like imagine you got a kids, and you can't be there for your own kids because you're busy working, and you can have like a proper dinner or lunch, or you can take your kids to like a Christmas shopping. It hurts at the end of the day.
Those
I
memories
can't
are
judge
gone
you, but
forever.
if you feel like the money is what gonna make you happy at the end of the day, I could tell you that's not true. You get what I'm saying? But I could tell you, like, the more time you spend with your family, the connections, the memories worth more than millions.
gone, yeah.
So you get what I'm saying? So that's my opinions on it. So, but I'm not knocking nobody's down. If you feel like, you know what, the money is more important, go ahead. But I would not trade family time for money. I could tell you that much.
1000%.
Because tomorrow is not promised.
I feel you.
So-
I feel you. For
And
sure. What's
you
up?
wanted to go now?
No.
Zoe,
Yeah.
I want to hear Zoe had to say.
I don't really agree though. That's why I didn't really want to say nothing.
What don't you agree with?
I mean, if you look it up, the number one reason for divorce is money.
Okay.
Wow.
So everybody that's spending quality time and doing all that dinners, that's all great, but
Yeah.
if you ain't got no money.
Well, we can go sit in the house mad at each other
You
like,
feel me? Most of these worst arguments that happen in the house is over money. Bills,
Man.
and this and that. Your wife want to do something, she want to do that.
I wouldn't say that.
what you mean?
That's not true because I know, and trust me when I tell you,
No,
Neff know me well.
in all honesty, the statistics do say that though.
Okay.
You know why I wouldn't say that? Because I know rich people and I also know broke people at the same time.
Nah, I feel you.
Okay. Sometimes it's not the money. Happiness has nothing to do with money.
That's true.
We all know that. You can make millions and then you get divorced the next day. What about the people that with the money and they still go into the courthouse and get divorced? Okay. So basically, you have to find your partner. You gotta balance things out.
Nah, for
Balance
sure.
is everything.
And
So-
that's why we love this
So-
show. This show right here is we are able to have, like, we just heard 6 different perspectives.
Yes.
But hold on,
on one
Ken,
topic. So
hold
that's a beautiful thing.
I think he didn't finish his thought yet.
Sorry
So
about that to cut
Nah,
you
you
off.
straight. I agree what he's saying, but that's kind of case by case. It's not the majority.
yes, sir.
So it's like, I get it. I know these women in here don't cheat, but majority of women that have cheated has been over money. You hear women talk about,
Lies.
oh, he wasn't home, I ain't getting no attention.
That's true.
Lies.
But-
I was gonna say over quality time.
Nah, okay, I got this here
Lies.
for you,
There's
bro.
a lot of dudes who ain't showed a woman no quality time, just showed her some money and she had a dude. And that's all it took.
That's facts, though, but there's
Wait.
broke bummy dudes that smash dudes that have
Exactly.
money girls. You
Yes,
feel me?
Exactly.
I get that, but that's still not the majority.
No, but I mean, what I love,
Yeah.
what I love about it is
I
that
agree though.
You walk up, you go to
Like
the club,
rich
you go
people.
somewhere, you look like money, you ain't spitting no gain at that
Of
girl.
course, you don't have to.
To whom?
got
To
to.
whom?
I'm saying-
To whom? The
saying-
people that never see money. If let's be real
But
about
that-
it,
but that's the
because you can always
majority.
get money. Money is not hard to get. Let's be real. You go.
For who though?
Wait a minute.
There's a lot of people
As
that
long you're
just
not
have to
lazy, you
get
can
money.
always get. This is America. You can always do 2 jobs right
got
now. You get your money.
opportunities.
But that's the thing. But,
wait.
but listen to what your
Let me
point was just
hold
said,
on.
though.
Hold that.
Okay.
This is America. Okay. You don't need. Listen.
ahead,
You
brother.
could be a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
You probably get your money like easily. But if I want to go get a job at McDonald's and work at Wendy's, I still be able to bounce 2 checks and I still be able to pay my house and do whatever I want and have my days off.
Mm-hmm.
So the money is not hard to get. We all know that. There is job out there. Whatever what you do to get your money, that's what you do.
But I think it's
Okay,
like,
but
but
wait a minute. I'm gonna let you talk. So
I see why we related.
okay, so what I'm saying is, as long
Got
as you're
2
not
of them here
lazy,
tonight. 2 of them.
as long as you money, we all attracted money. Let's be real about it.
Not for sure.
The law of money is not difficult.
So what?
It's
what,
the
what-
mindset is
what
difficult.
What I wanted to just throw in there real quick is the fact of it's really 2 different situations. Like to go back to your point in regards to like individuals that are rich and they can't find happiness. Individuals that are broke really don't have the same options as a person that which is rich. Because when you are broke, my brother, sometimes things just don't go your way. And sometimes you do put in many applications and you really can't get it. So
Things
when you-
always- things
what I'm
always-
saying is when
Like,
you
say what you
finally
could get.
when you finally get that balance going and you start getting some income in and you get into a relationship, am I supposed to stop getting this money where I can actually my necessities to just give time to a woman?
Well,
where she's gonna be, well, what can I give her?
Hold on.
But this,
Hold on, cuz. Go
I got
ahead,
some.
go ahead.
This, it's real crazy. We talking about this because just the other day, one of my coworkers, he told me that his wife just asked for a divorce, well, filed for divorce, and he told me that she said the reason for that, after 21 years, is because he worked too much. It fits into this perfectly.
That's perfect.
And he told me straight up, out of all them 21 years, she had no problem spending the money. But now you ain't got no time for me. You feel me? And you got 5 kids.
Yeah.
See,
you know what I'm
it's
trying to
never
say?
about the money.
She didn't
Because,
work.
yeah.
He took care of
It's never
For the
everything.
about the
women that
money.
feel like
Time.
you have a relationship, just
Well,
feel like you always
it's
got
never
money
about
in the
the
bank, but
money.
you don't
Think
feel like you
about
have a
it.
relationship. You want to feel like you actually
Of
have
course.
a relationship.
But
so that's
now-
why she.
This female finna have money without even trying, cause you know he gonna have to pay alimony and stuff. You gotta keep up her upkeep.
Damn, bro,
At
she
the
wrong
end
for
of-
that.
At the end of the day, trust me, it's about money. That's why I'm not gonna talk about the women. All us dudes here, that's why we work. That's why
not
we
true.
go to
To
work
what?
That's
to
not true.
provide.
Oh, to provide.
That's what
yes.
we're here for.
Not stuff
So
for the
see-
females though.
Yeah, like,
I mean, at the end of the day, you could say it's not, but there's majority of dudes, and you probably know some dudes in your life that's all they do is stunt.
No, I know a lot.
There's a
of them.
song that says, "Tu saga son a fait c'est pour femme, bagan y'en a fait pour nous-mêmes. Tu saga son a fait c'est pour femme." So, to be honest with you, bro, if you really think about it, man, like a lot of things that us men that we do, bro, is for the woman, bro. Like we can say we doing it for ourselves, which is like the standard. You feel me? But however, dog, like, bro, if you don't want to be broke, cause bro, if you end up with a woman and you broke, and when I mean broke, I'm not talking about you make like
I don't do
50.
everything for females, bro. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
bro.
bro.
I didn't
If
say-
I buy a
Alright.
fit,
We
it's
blood,
because I like the
exactly.
fit.
I know,
I'm
but-
not be like, oh, this girl
But you ain't
like
trying,
my shirt.
but you're not impressing no dude, though.
I didn't say nothing about pressing
He
the
trying to
dude.
impress
I
himself.
bought, you feel me? I bought the fit because I like the fit. I'm gonna look good
I
in the
get
fit.
where you like the fit, but when you step out, you know she looking.
I
Whoever's
don't
looking.
care
Who's
Who's looking
with
at
her
that?
looking, but I know
You got it. I'm just saying, no, you got to care in the
Who's
sense.
but
looking at that?
let's get
As
back
long as
to-
I'm feeling myself, man.
Let's
You
get
feel
back to
me?
this conversation though. Like,
Do y'all see?
Self-love.
Do y'all see Neff outfit right now?
Yeah, he's
Come on now.
speaking a lot.
And I feel like every
Pastor
female,
Orange trying to say something.
every female in here done said something about his outfit.
Clean you up.
so I
Short,
to
shit,
get back
Touch him, they gonna bleed.
to get back to the conversation though. To get back to the conversation. I know we deep tonight, but y'all gotta know what I'm saying. Let's ride this boat together. You feel me? Y'all gotta hear what I'm saying. So let's get back to that question though. Like how bothersome could it be though? Like, or would it be?
How
being
what?
How bothersome? How bothersome?
Uh-huh.
Is
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Yeah. How bothersome is it if an individual is in a relationship with a person that which is all they do is work?
Balance, man. You need that balance in whatever you do in life. That's all it is, my king.
So you got to balance it
You
like
know
a
what I'm
check.
saying? In life, it's not that difficult. You just got to figure it out on your own way. An example, if I'm working 8 to 5, if I really love my girls, I'm going to make time for her. If I really want to be for my child, I'm gonna make. There is no such a thing as excuses in life. You and I
1,000.
know. You only make excuses because you don't like to do certain things. But if I like to go to the gym at 5 a.m., I have to be up. Because I know at 7 o'clock, you know what, I'm doing my meditations. After I have to go to work. And imagine if I called Nerf, my cousin, yo, let's go to the gym at 5. Be like, yo, I'm sorry. Guess what? I'm not saying that he's just not into it. Things that you're into, you don't make excuses for.
For sure.
I hate the fact that people feel like, oh, I don't have the time to do this. I'm telling you, I know people, rich people that quit their job, be like, I want to be around my family. And I know people that be like, no, I don't need the family because you don't want to be around your family. Stop making excuses saying that,
So with that being said, in that same breath, I think to answer your question, I think it's what the person values. If the person values making bread over their family, then they're gonna keep working. They're gonna keep doing that.
Necessarily over the family. It's for the family.
It's for okay.
It's for your
real.
family.
It's
It's
for the
about
family.
you or that woman being broken. You don't want to go back to that, no matter what you got to sacrifice.
let me
That's
ask
what
you
we
this.
do. That's what as men.
Let
That's
me
what we're
ask you
supposed
this.
to do.
What's money
That's
to
real.
you? What's money to you?
It's security.
Okay, no, you won't, my G.
It's
No,
security.
it's not.
I agree with it.
No, money is not security.
Money's
No.
not security.
All right, so let's do it.
No.
Let's do
Then we no.
By a show of hands, how
I'm
many of y'all
telling
believe
you.
money's security?
Let's
Money
see
is
why he
security.
say he don't think it is.
Okay, now let's see why he doesn't say. Let me hear
Why he
this.
think it's not security.
99.9. Trust me, you don't really need money. We value money because we feel like we need money to buy nice things. Okay, I can tell you right now, I could be with you all day. Yes, we have to eat and you know where I came from. Okay, and you can see right now I'm at a different level.
Progress.
And I can tell you, even when I was the person I was once before, I was never focused on money. Till today. All right, so money is not security. We value money because we think somebody gonna look at us some type of way just because you have money. Wait a minute, but in reality, money, you can always get money. There was a book that says that. It's not hard to get money. Okay, it's who you are and how after you get the money, how you react is the problem.
But when we say
Yeah, but
security, we're not
talking
saying
about
that
security
we're not
here.
saying that we
What you
praying.
mean? Insecurity in
Like
what
if
sense?
you
We're not
get-
saying that we
Let him
praying
explain.
to it though.
Let him
What
explain.
sense?
Let him explain. Hold on.
Like if something happened to you right now, if something happened to your car right now, you get a flat tire, you need money to take care of that.
For
If
sure.
you get sick or your wife gets sick or your kids get sick, you need a job, whatever, to have your insurance. That's security, so you don't have to worry about tomorrow. That's
sure.
what a lot of people, I guess, in marriages worry about. Like, could you imagine you can't pay the light bill, and then you tell your wife, don't worry about money. God's gonna give us life.
And God's like, I gave you a job.
And then God's giving you knowledge
Yeah,
to get
but
a job to
I
progress
mentioned that
yourself
to
in-
you earlier.
right.
As long as you're not lazy, you can always get money though. Didn't I say that earlier?
But for
So
everybody,
therefore-
for everybody, it ain't like that.
But you still need the money for
Yeah.
security, just in case anything happen. It's emergency wise, basically.
For some women,
But
they
it have your back.
It's
Money
not
got
only
your back.
emergency though. It's not
For
emergency.
some women, they'll date a man with money to live a lavish lifestyle. Other women, they want a man with money so they can have that security.
Well,
they don't
that's
have to worry about, and their kids don't have to worry about. Could you imagine?
Security is not happiness.
You don't know where your food's coming
That's
from.
what I could tell you. Security is not happiness.
Security is involved in happiness. How can you be happy?
Security
if
is
you-
not
If you're
happiness.
stressing.
All right, so I guess just to break down the word security, because I think you taking
What-
it as if we're praying to like the money. We're not praying to the money, my brother. When we say security, even if you don't think about money, but everything in your intentions is to have some bread so you could do what you need to do.
Bro,
Especially in America.
So like I understand it's not your security. Maybe that's not the word you
Security.
want to use, but you need,
I wouldn't want to use that
you
on my
need
vocabulary.
money. You need money, bro.
I never say you don't need money. Like
You
I
said
said,
without-
anybody can get money.
But
Without
that's what I'm saying.
security,
If
you'd be
it's a
stressed.
necessity,
Then how would you be
then the
happy?
I
reason
never
that you need
stress
it is
over
for
money.
security.
I never ever. You know why? And trust me.
No, but you're going
I
back
never
to the
stressed
stress,
over
but
money.
real
You
quick,
know
real
why?
quick, real quick, because you're going back to the stressing about it. But in this conversation, we really just trying to attack the fact that individuals that don't have your mindset, and maybe you trying to preach to try to lead people to learn to stop thinking so negative about it. But there are people that's really in these situations that's probably watching right now, that's going to be watching on YouTube, that have these situations where they're in a household and their mate ain't giving them no time. You feel me?
In what sense,
I want to
though?
answer your question. You said at what point is too bothersome. I think for me, I don't mind him working like crazy if we do struggle to pay the car bills, the car note. Like if my car breaks down and it's in the shop for a month because we can't afford to get it back out, and I had to ride the bus, that's stressful. So if he works hard because we're struggling and we're trying to just maintain, not even trying to live lavish, but keep the lights on, keep the the food in our mouths, just regular living, I won't mind him working hard. But you know how some people, they work, they have 2 cars, now they want 3, now they want 4.
Okay.
And I'm like, when is it ever going to be enough for you?
So the
I
ambition?
think when all the necessities are met and a little comfort, a little cushion, but he's still working so much that he doesn't have time for me, then I'm going to feel like you love getting money than you love being with me. So I think that's the point when I'm like, okay, you working way too much.
No,
like,
for sure.
That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying?
Because there are some people like they what ends up happening is like the more flashier car they get, right? They get complimented. Say, you know what? I want to get them the highest one, the next one. You know what I mean?
And
so
it's never enough.
to them, that's a quote unquote system of security, but really they're just lacking something
exactly
inside.
what I'm trying to
Because
say.
you know what I'm saying? Because they don't
That's
really
all it
have
is.
they don't have nobody like, for example, right? I know people who are like not rich, but they're at peace.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong. Like, they work hard to get their bread. You feel what I'm saying? To make sure to take care of their bills,
Right.
but they at peace. You know what I mean? Like,
That's me.
like I know people like that. But then you got people, man. You think that they got all the money in the world, but they not happy from inside. You don't know what type of stuff they dealing with. And we learned today in
All I'm
church.
telling people, money got nothing to do with happiness. And I'm telling you because
No,
I
for
grew up
sure.
in Haiti. I was in Haiti
we
where
know
where
that.
people was in Haiti outside of the countryside where they have
Are they
no
all?
money. They work every day and then they love each other. They provide for each other where it has nothing to do with money.
So wait, answer the
Okay,
question
so-
now. If your woman was working, like, answer the question, how much can she work before it's too much for you?
See, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Listen, money is never enough. You
Okay,
have to
so
balance things out.
Do you want her to not work at all? Like,
Listen,
answer the
money's
question.
never okay. Let me tell you this. It's simple
I
math.
know money doesn't bring
No,
happiness.
I'm gonna
but
tell
that's
you
not the
something. It's
question.
simple math. Okay, some people need to understand that when the year ends, you as a woman, right? Let's say you make 50K.
Okay.
So this is what you do. Okay, you break it down. You know your car note is $300, $250. So the groceries, you break that down and you see how much you're saving in a year. Also, while you're busy doing that, you gotta structure your quality time.
Right, right.
Okay, you and husband who you're dealing with that time need to figure these things out. It's not that difficult. That's
So
what I want
what's
people
your
to
limit
understand.
with your wife? So you're just saying if your woman doesn't balance it, you're gonna
Yeah,
leave,
so now
talk
you
to
could be
her,
like,
tell her
baby,
to
in the
stop
next
working.
2 years, I need to work that extra income to get that, so we can actually cover that. After those 2 years, when we get that, we have to get back to ourselves. But
Okay.
you get what I
That's,
mean? But
that's answering the question. So
but
you have a
the
time
fact
limit
that
for
I
her
hear
work.
people be like, oh, I don't have the time because I'm
We get
busy
that.
working.
We
Then
get that.
where's the communication between you and your wife and the kids? So
won't
you
be
telling
able
me
to.
that
Right.
holiday coming and then you could easily take those 3 days off to take your kids to Disney.
Yeah.
So you miss doing that, and you telling me because of you.
What does that have to be
provide-
Disney? I'm gonna take them to Liquor
If
Beach.
she misses time with you, it'd be a problem. If she works more and spend time with you, it'll be a
I'm
problem.
not about at Disney, man.
Yeah.
This is just
I get
you,
what you mean.
man.
I'm just
So-
saying we're focusing on
Yeah,
like
we
just
have to
saying what's your
every year.
limit.
I'm
and what
telling
would
you,
do about
whoever's
it.
watching the show, every year you sit down with your husband or your wife. The income tax money come. This is what we're saving. This is what we have to put away for the kids' college. This is what we're saving for this. Once you get to do that, the structure of your life, and you should be okay. I'm
Yeah,
telling
you should,
I'm
yeah.
telling people that
You
that's
should
not
have
for people that
structure,
I
so-
need money and this and that.
Yeah.
Is that
Of course.
the question?
You
Is
get
that
what I'm
security?
saying?
Is that security though?
That's security.
But now let me ask
wait
you
a minute, wait a minute,
Ken, though,
wait a minute.
Real quick, Ken. How you feel about it though, in regards to like if it's your girlfriend or your wife that's working too much? Like what's the limit for you?
You, if we can't communicate, it's no relationship.
Exactly.
Right.
So if the timetable really don't, it matters, but it don't matter. It's like if we can't talk, we can't communicate. Just like if you don't talk to your friend for a while, y'all lose communications. Not saying y'all ain't friends no more, but y'all don't know each other no more. So I'm
Right.
finna be going out with somebody I don't know because this person at work every day. You feel me? So it's not gonna work, bro. I gotta be at least to talk to you, you know, to see how your day went. Every day I'm gonna say how your day was, babe. It was work stressful. Then you gonna just talk about work. You know what I'm saying? You can't even talk about how the kids doing
Right.
or how the show was good last night because we ain't watch the show. Ain't nothing else to talk about.
Hey, make sure y'all
But-
tune into the Late Night Love Time show, though. You feel me? Make sure you and your spouse, whoever, tune into this show. Make time for this show right here.
Could've
Imagine
waited until
you,
I finished,
like,
boy.
you're
No,
trying
go
to
ahead,
tell
finish
her
up,
about
though,
your
big dog.
day, and then she's like, "Oh wait, I gotta answer.
I gotta answer the call on
Yeah.
boss
Like,
calling. The boss your boyfriend. You feel what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
but you know,
So
people
that
don't
mean
know.
it's a no for you then, bro. Like in regards, like
Nah, you ain't gotta work. It's my job. I'm the dude, so
no,
I gotta
what I'm
provide
saying
it.
is, okay, let's say you get with a woman that which really wants that though. Like that's very.
That she want to work all day.
Yeah, like that's not your type of.
Then
woman.
work by yourself. I can't be with you. And then
1,000.
what people don't know too is there's people that can't stop themselves from working though. You
Well,
know
they
what
know
I'm
it's
saying?
work.
They gotta move, dog. I know people that done stopped working. They died like a couple
You
few
ain't lying,
months
boy.
after
You ain't
that.
lying. That's
Cause they
that's
work so
retirement.
much their whole life. You
Yeah.
feel me? That they body keep moving. They used to moving. You feel what I'm saying?
So what you call it? If your old lady wanted to work like like almost like all these crazy hours and all that, how you feel? Like, is that something that you would have to compromise with? Is that a woman that you feel like you could be with? Like she's constantly working all the time. Y'all go out to the movies. You feel me? Click, got a call. You dig what I'm saying? You go out shopping. There's a call. You know what I'm saying? Like, how would you feel about that? Even though she get into the bag, right? But the quality time, every time you're having quality time, there's a call coming in. And it's not scam likely.
I mean, I feel it just depends on what's important to us and like the conversations that we've had. Some people, they want to work, they want to build something, they want to do this, they want to do that, and that what takes money to take it. So it's like, it's whatever my relationship with her. Like if you really love somebody, you make time for them no matter how hard they work. Like I talked to a couple in my past. I don't know who's watching it. In my past, I talked to girls that were nurses and they work 12-hour shifts, but it's only 3 days out of the week.
Yeah.
That's different though. That's not no crazy work though.
But that is, think about it.
No,
through
it's go ahead.
a day she worked 12-hour shift, and sometimes pandemic they have to travel or they'll pick up a shift. So it's and then whatever they got to do on their days off, it's like they got to run errands and stuff. So you just make time for it. So I don't care how much she works. If she's able to do it and it don't affect her health, get the bag while I'm getting mine.
We back on. Welcome back, man.
Hey, don't forget to drop that song though, man. Young JT done shit way. You heard me?
Yes, sir.
We supporting all the artists out there doing their thing. You feel me? So you know what it is, bro. We have an artist in the building who's been around the globe. Somebody he's like, I'm talking about in the Haitian community, very popular. Every flyer that I see, he's on there.
See the vision.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? So like, we got to support. You know what I mean? To all the artists out there, bro. You feel me? So just thought I'd put that out there.
1,000. We appreciate the boy for coming back on, man.
Yep.
The music is fire. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. Good look compa vibes, man. We love it, man. It's playing.
You see the talent in the family, man.
I ain't gonna lie. I see it.
Compa, hip hop, radio.
We got another little brother. He fired too.
Yeah, Sergio Geese, man. Shout out to Sergio Augusti, man. That boy is serious, boy.
I gotta send the music.
Can I
My
read a
bad,
comment
man.
real
August.
quick?
Yes,
Geese,
ma'am.
my bad.
Yes, ma'am.
I got a comment.
Gusty.
Somebody said, cut that camera back on so we can hear this convo.
That's real though. They can't wait.
Oh, Zilla, what's up, boy?
Because they hear us running out my house back here.
Yeah, man. That's a 30-second break. Y'all want me to do 2 minutes? All right, man. So, worst case scenario, right? We're going to play a little game called worst case scenario. I'm going to give y'all 3 options, and y'all finna tell me which one is the worst case scenario. All right, first set. Someone spoiling a surprise party. Falling.
I'm sorry, bro.
You good?
I'm sorry. When you said that, everybody be on that one video when it's dark in the room, and they open the door, and the girl came in and said, "Happy," and she got slapped.
I ain't even see that.
You ain't see that?
Nah, I ain't see that.
Oh man.
You got to
whacked
send it
it?
to us.
Who whacked her?
She was about to mess up the surprise party. She just walked in, "Happy birthday."
Now we got to see
Slapped
that
the
video.
girl. She was quiet. I
right,
didn't hear
man.
an hour nothing.
Here go to 3. Here go to 3 again. Someone
bad.
spoiling. You good, bro? Someone spoiling the surprise party. Falling down the stairs in the middle of a crowd. Spilling your whole plate on yourself during the first date.
I'm gonna say the one,
I think
the
it's stairs
first.
for me.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That first date, you spill a whole food on yourself. That's embarrassing. I'm gonna go that one. That's the worst case
Stairs.
scenario for me, dog. You out here trying to press shout it on everything, bro, and all the food fall on you, dog. And it's
All that spaghetti?
all that spaghetti fall on you, bro. Like all the
know you like
sauce.
spaghetti.
And you know when you go to restaurants, bro, like the stuff that they use for the food, it's gonna stick to your clothes, boy. You feel me? I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm with Neff, because falling down the stairs, I can fall gracefully. That's nothing. And then the
You showed
surprise.
me how?
Just
put your-
smile.
Boy, got balance. You got balance.
Just smile while you falling.
What?
Oh, he ain't hurt. He good. He good. But the first one, like,
I planned
surprise party ain't nothing really. But on a date, especially if you've been trying to talk to shawty for a while, you in her DMs for about 3 months strong, and if she give you a chance, bro, y'all there cooling, and you wearing all white, clean like never be.
Dumb what?
Fitted. You feel me? You spill the grill on you, bro.
Man.
I don't know. That's nah.
I guess for me it is
falling, cause it falling.
Yeah, that's
So
showing yourself.
embarrassing.
It is.
I'll laugh at myself.
I ain't gonna-
You don't know how you gonna land. People recording.
Oh yeah, they gonna record.
And
you.
then the long play
Your face
stairs.
though, when you get up after falling in front of these people, what
You
your
so
face?
embarrassed, bro. Like when you
Like,
get up,
why
it's
you
just-
falling?
Yo.
Like, please let it stop. Please let it stop. It's just going. It's a stairs for me, y'all.
It's a long fall.
Zo, how you feel,
If
Zo?
they watching,
Worst case scenario, which one for you?
Oh, the stairs, man.
The stairs?
On the date, on the date is just one girl, but on the stairs it might be a whole bunch of dimes out there, man.
Ooh.
You didn't play that
bro,
one.
you're
no.
dead,
For
bro.
real.
You're great.
You're going viral.
Cause
dog.
what about for
Somebody.
you? What's the worst case scenario for you out of those three?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
If you had to pick one, you feel me? You got
I had to
your
pick one,
food
dog.
spilled on you on a first date, right?
The full situation, because imagine you're out and eating, and then you drop food all over you.
That's embarrassing, bro.
Yeah,
I know.
And then what if, and don't forget the food is hot.
You can play that. You can play that off, man.
I would
We
be
got
more
Jeff
embarrassed.
Remington.
You can't play
in the
that off,
building,
bro.
man. Shout out to Jeff
You
Remington
just
in
not
the
gonna
building,
shoot
man.
that. You gonna jump
He
out
in the
way.
building.
Yeah, man.
Who?
He
the
said
dunker.
he said gracefully. That boy, he can't understand how you falling gracefully, man.
It's possible, bro.
Hey,
Smile, bro.
Jeffrey Remington.
Show the goals.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to big homie Jeffrey Remington, man. That's an OG from the Lake Worth, bro.
For sure.
That brother, man,
Overseas hooper,
he's
man.
he's a legend. He's a legend overseas as well, bro.
Overseas hooper,
What's
man.
going
Big
on,
shout
my
out to
boy?
him,
Jeffrey Remington in the building, man. We got to bring him on one day, bro. That boy
That's
crazy.
hilarious,
For sure,
dog.
for sure, for sure.
The
All right.
balling,
All right, we
man.
got one more, man. One more. All right.
That's so embarrassing.
What's the worst case scenario? Getting caught trying to sneak a picture of somebody.
Oh,
Screenshotting the message, and then you supposed to send it to somebody else. You end up sending it to the person that you screenshotted, or walking into a closed door in front of a crowd.
It's that screenshot, bro.
It's the screenshot.
You screenshot. Let's
It's
say
the
somebody
screenshot.
said something wild. It says something a secret to you. Hey,
Yo.
guess what? I called.
what was the other one? Not the door one, but
Getting caught trying to take a picture of somebody.
that's creepy.
So being that guy, like you literally that guy.
That's
bro.
creepy, dog.
You out here taking pictures of chicks when they not looking. Like what you?
That's creepy, dog.
You a real deal
Screenshot.
weirdo, bro.
So you gonna pretend you got her in your story, huh? You gonna go like this?
Why see my face on your
Nah, I be making jokes. So if I see somebody outfit or haircut,
Hey, Jeffrey Remington said screenshot. That screenshot is worse. You know what I'm saying? I done caught doing it a few times. That boy dumb.
Bruh, look here,
That's
man.
funny.
Yo, you a weirdo, man. All right, so second conversation of the night, man. Second conversation of the night.
Oh man.
After separations or divorce, like whatever the case is for this whatever your situation is, the mother is typically awarded custody of the children.
Especially in Florida. Yep.
Right? So mothers abuse that, right? Some mothers abuse that, and they may even deny contact between the child and their father.
Facts.
Right. So our question tonight is to the panel, and anybody else want to comment, join in on the conversation, is why is it that a mother will wait until the child is out of control to now send them to their father or try to get their father to intervene? Why is it? Why is it? We're going to start with the ladies first, with the fellas first, man. Go
Let
ahead.
the
Let's have a
ladies go
conversation.
ahead, bro.
Let me hear this, ladies. Talk to me. Especially the one with kids.
Yeah, I'm the one with kids that's 50% custody on purpose. I don't know what woman wants to take care.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
I love my kids, don't get me wrong. But I'm sharing the kids if I can. Okay, let's see. Why would a woman wait till the last minute?
Mm-hmm.
First, she wants to see the man suffer. That's probably why she's trying to keep the kids.
It's
like
out of pettiness?
yeah, it's pettiness.
Definitely
I think
is.
it's like the only power she has.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
So
Fellas, take
It's like,
notes.
you broke my heart, so I'm gonna keep the kids. Like kind of like that kind of thing.
And
so
that's showing
why.
power too. Like now, come and do this.
Yeah. She was like, I got the kids, now I could feed them whatever I want about you, you know, in their ears. They think you don't want to see them, but the truth is she's the one keeping you, you know what I'm saying? So that's like the only power she got. And then she'll look like a victim to everybody else around her. Like, see how he left me alone with this kid? You know what I'm saying? Like, that I don't think like that. Y'all promise. I promise.
God.
I promise I don't.
Nah, thank
I'm just
God.
trying to think.
But you got homegirls like that?
Not that I know of, cause
Nah, man.
my friends don't think like that. But
Oh, okay. You
no,
got special
I'm
friends.
practical. I'm like, I'd be tired if they have a good father. I'm gonna send them with their father for half the week too. You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense. Cause these women complain about taking care of the children, having to feed them, having to spend all this money, but they could have help. You know what I'm saying? So they want to look like the victim or whatever. But I guess the reason they wait till it's out of control is, I guess it's embarrassing. Now that your son's all wilding out and you can't do nothing, it's embarrassing. So you just, it's like, take him off my hands. I can't do it anymore. Everybody knows he's been with you, but
crazy,
he's doing the
man.
worst.
Yeah.
So he's like,
And God forbid it might be too late for these youngins.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? At this point,
to say
try to
this,
listen to this random man.
like at the end of the day, I think what Esther said, I think she nailed it on the head, bro. I think a lot of women, especially in Florida, I'm gonna speak Florida, is that what they do is like they want to look like, you feel me? They take these little selfie pictures with the baby and all that, write these long paragraphs on Facebook, a whole bunch of soliloquies and dialogues.
Oh, and take the credit
you know
for
what I'm
Father's
saying?
Day. I
So,
hate
you know what I mean?
that.
Doing all of that, right?
I don't know why they do that, bro. They going way
But
too
hold
far.
on, man. Hold on. But here's the thing, though. You feel me? This is why, and I do this at church myself. This is why when like single mothers are giving testimony about their kid and their baby dad and all that, I don't fully receive it because I don't know the full story. I'm sorry to say that, bro. Like they could tell me all that and everything. I said, bro, because I've heard people do that, and then bro, when I bump into the father. Or I seen the father, if I know the father, he's really trying to be in the kid's life, but you shunning him. But you up in church giving a testimony saying, no, I've been a single mom. He don't want to be in the baby life. He don't want to do that. And I'm like, wait a minute, that's not true, though. You feel me? Because there's some fathers out there, bro, believe it or not, who really want to be in the kid's life. You understand what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of women, what they do is that they use it as a weapon because they know the government and the law is on their side when it comes to domestic. So they use it as a weapon to trying to get at the father. And they want to feel like, hey, man, since you wouldn't been here, so he be acting bad. Well, you could deal with him then, And I feel like to me, it's petty, it's wrong. And you're not hurting the father, you're hurting the kid when you do that.
And I think I'm gonna add one more thing. I think some women who even aren't trying to be petty, I think they mistakenly think that like just because he was a bad boyfriend or husband, he'll be a bad father. But I don't think that's true.
That's true.
So they don't trust their kids with this guy because like he cheated on me 20 times, so ain't no way he could be a good father. I want to keep my kids away from that. That's not always the case, but I think that's another reason why women try to keep the kids from that.
I just think there's no justification for it.
There ain't no justification for it. But the thing is, though, too many women want to applaud that and make it seem like it's okay. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying there ain't no bad fathers out there, though. There's some bad fathers out there.
Yeah, there's some, but not as many as.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I just don't like the fact that when the father moves on with another woman, she used that kid as a weapon.
Right.
There go your kid. He's been mine. You just hold him against me.
Every time he acting out, come get your son.
Yeah, your son. Like, you dig what I'm saying? And that's right there it would create chaos. And this is why, like, a lot of dudes, man, they got this resentment when it comes to, like, with women, bro, because it's frustrated, bro. And the thing is, so you can't do nothing. And when you trying to go to court as a man to file this paperwork, like, you may get some type of, like, credibility, you feel me? But at the same time, bro, like, it's more aiming to the.
Or you may get somebody to basically tell her that she should take more money from you.
Yeah.
Like Ken gave that story on. You feel me? Like, it's crazy. The things the power that which is given. But how everybody else feeling about it?
You wanna go first?
Go ahead. Go ahead, Zo.
Anybody just jump in, man.
I'm on the fence on this one. It's like
I want to hear this.
Talking to the mic, bro.
I'm on the fence because I know a lot of single mothers are raised by a single mother. You feel me? So it's like we don't know. Like mothers don't get to choose when they get to step into a kid's life. I feel like a lot of fathers do. Like we don't know the full story. Was he there from the beginning? Was he been trying to be in the kid's life? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like I think it's like case by case.
Let's stay for this conversation because I know we can go there because they do have deadbeat fathers. I think Neff just spoke on that.
I think the majority.
I don't think it's majority.
I'm not gonna say majority.
Not this generation.
It's not majority, bro.
It's
not this generation. Whoa.
There's some young boys that don't know what they doing, but I'm telling you, when you get to a point in time where maybe the jit probably 4 now, and the father done probably changed. You know what I'm saying? He was a jit then.
Yeah.
But
so
now
the
he
mother
changed. But I'm just saying, like 4
so
years
the mother
later,
should forgive
it's
the
not
last
about
4
forgiving.
years.
It's not forgiving because I don't think the woman should put that child in whatever she and him got going on.
Facts.
Right.
If he's ready now and he comes 4 years later, you shouldn't be pushing that man away
I mean,
like that.
it sound good, but when in her shoe, you've been raising and you've been taking care of full responsibility for a child for 4 years, and here come this guy all convenient. Oh, let me step in now.
Why not accept that though?
You gotta limit it, I guess. As a woman, I guess that's what women gonna do. They gonna limit it at first, but
baby
don't
steps just to
stop.
prove,
Like there's women that literally shut the door in your face, bro. And
So you
coming back 3-4 times.
It's like you've been working on a project for like 3 years, and then I show up on the 4th year and say, "Neff, put my name on
Yeah,
that."
but you gotta think about what happens to
there's
the
still
child.
years
like-
after that though. Whoa.
Yeah, what happens to the
Like,
child when you're not in their lives?
'cause at
So
the
you
end of
gotta
the day,
not
bro,
be
The
selfish.
blame shouldn't be on her then.
Well, she had the
what was
opportunity
he?
for
What
his
was he
father to be
doing
in
for
his
those
life.
4 years?
Okay, but what
was he
about
doing?
year 5?
Getting right, bro. Go
You know what I'm
ahead,
saying?
go ahead, Ken. Go ahead.
See,
Ken.
like
That's why I'm on the
I
fence.
feel what you're trying to say. You taking the woman's side right now.
Nah, I'm just saying.
You're being right though.
I mean, flip it to a guy. You've been raising. Say you got a son. You've been raising your son for 4 years. The mother don't want nothing to do with nothing. Never gave you nothing about nothing. Never helped you with nothing. Then on year 4, she show up at your door. Oh, nah, give me my son.
I don't know about
the-
give you the
I don't know about the
I want 50-50 or
Baby steps.
if you can handle
prove yourself.
50-50, get
Yeah.
50-50. I'm not going to
Yeah.
stop you from going with your parent, bro.
Yeah.
I'm going to let the kids see how bad their parent is, bro.
The difference.
I can't
Yeah, but
be
your
the
job is to protect your kid from stuff.
Of
No, the
course,
kid
I'm
need
not
to
going to
see.
let the kid go. If the lady a crackhead, I'm not going to just be like,
Right.
okay, here the baby. Of course, you're going to have
Precautions.
yeah, with who you gonna let your jit with. But with the question at hand is why they like to give the kid to the significant other when the kid's already messed up.
yeah.
You feel me? Because you've been since the resentment you already have for the dad. Let's say the dad.
You pushed them away when
You
he came
pushed
at
them
4.
away. In facts.
Jit
And
was
now-
4, I tried.
So he's not in the kid's life because
I was just trying to. I'm with Ken. Let Ken finish up. Let
Okay,
Ken
go
finish
ahead.
up. Go ahead,
Oh,
big dog.
I'm just saying as in like, cause most of the time, a lot of the time, the female will push the daddy out because of past relationships they had.
For sure.
Or let's say the dude is not really like in the right mind. Cause me, I had a jit at a jit. I ain't gonna say I was the best jit. I mean the best father, cause I was 18 years old. You feel me? I had to learn myself still.
Still
You
figuring
feel what
out.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Still trying to figure it out now.
Yes,
You
sir.
feel me? So, like, let's say your jit in my case right now, right? I'm actually gonna get personal. Matter of fact, my jit 13, right? Pretty little girl. I know that's around the age that they be looking at the other sex.
God
you feel
bless.
what I'm saying? The mother, I'm not finna get into all that. Whatever. I feel like you not putting pressure on your jit to really not be paying attention to stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? So like, let's say it's been going on for years. You feel me? And then now you can't handle it. You just like, here, make sure you can, try to fix this. You feel me? But the whole time when the stuff was going through, you're not letting me know everything. You feel what I'm saying? I know we not together. This co-parenting stuff ain't easy.
But we are co-parenting.
We co-parenting. You
Yeah.
feel me? So any little miss up, let me know. You know what I'm saying? I feel like women try to feel like they too powerful. They don't want to ask for help from the dad. They feel like I could do this by myself until they see they can't no more.
That's
And
big
then now
facts.
when the jit go over there, now the people that around the girl gonna be like, oh, the jit no good because of this guy. You feel what I'm saying? Because now the jit with this guy. Nah, bro, y'all got to see them years before that. You
Correct.
feel what I'm saying? All the stuff that she was hollering about on the posters,
Yeah.
it wasn't the truth. Because you know people lie on social media.
They
Big
have
time.
to. They have to.
and
in
another-
order to have
the
To add on,
perception that they
to add
put
on
out
what he
there.
just said, because he gave nothing but straight facts, and I agree 100%. To add on what he just said, also the mother, as the mother is around this jit, whether if it's the daughter or the son, how many people that she's bringing inside that house while the son is there, while the daughter is there? What kind of influences that she's bringing around that kid?
That's what I'm saying.
You feel what I'm
Like,
saying?
it's-
So now it's like, okay, you don't want the daddy in there, right? So therefore, we all know it takes a village to raise a child.
Yes, sir.
You know, I grew up in a Haitian home. That's how I know it, and I'm gonna stick by it. So my thing is like, how your village looking like? Who's in your village? You feel me? Or you bring it, especially like single mothers, right? They trying to find, they don't like the daddy, right? So they want somebody to be a daddy to their child.
So
so they go from 1, 2, 3, 4.
Leaving the real dad out the picture.
I feel like
the whole time, he right
facts.
there.
You just bring. There you go. I feel like women know that the kid will be better in their man's hand. I mean, they daddy hand, and still won't give the daddy the kid just to have that leverage, like what you were talking about before. I got that power over him.
Yeah.
You feel me? I can't control him no other way. You feel me? So let me hold this jit so I can just pull on him. You know what I'm trying to tell you? When you know the jit will be better in that man's hands.
Jeff Nick Philippe, he on here talking about, he say a child needs the father just as much as they need the mother.
What's up for Jeff Nick, bro? What up, boy?
Definitely agree.
Lake Grove in the building, man. What's happening, Jeff Nick?
Society feel like the mothers deserve the jit automatically, and I don't agree with that. Period.
I feel like society only doing that because they want to make up for the things they did to the women in the past. That's just my personal opinion. Women couldn't vote. Women were shunned. You feel what I'm saying? So now time has changed. You say, you know what? We're gonna give women this power because they didn't have the type of power back then. And that's not even like, I'm not even talking about BC. You feel me? I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, like, back in the 30s and 20s and 40s and all that. You feel me? That's when the feminist movement came about. You feel me? And then this is pushing that agenda. Yeah. But last time I checked, though, bro, you feel me? Like, at the end of the day, the child should not be used as a weapon. Should never be used as a weapon, and it's very selfish, man. And at the end of the day, you're not hurting the father, you're only hurting the child. Fathers too. If you holding that kid away from the mother, bro, you feel me? She really want to be there for they jit, bro. You're not hurting the mother, you're hurting the child. Cause I know some fathers, they petty too. I be like, bro, listen, man, she messed up, but she done changed, bro. Give her grace, bro.
Yeah, and it's sad because there's a whole side of the child that he has no idea about, like his whole father's side. That means his aunties, his uncles, his
cousins.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that happened to me, but not because my mom was being petty. My dad wasn't active in my life. But it just boggles my mind. I have a big family, but it's all my mom's side.
Yeah.
I don't know who.
That's crazy.
On my dad's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, there's all these people that I'm linked to that I probably have commonalities with.
Yeah.
I don't even know who they are because I'm not active with my dad's side of the family. So it's so selfish to keep your kid. If you have a choice, please let both parents in.
Yeah, bro. What's up, T Dungeon?
T Dungeon, how you feel about that? What about 18 women? Problem number.
It's the ego.
Pride.
Not the American eagle.
I said to people, believe it or not, every night I pray for my enemies first.
Amen.
I forgive.
I do the same.
You better than me, bro.
I see you.
Amen.
I don't care. I shake your hand. I say hello.
God bless.
I release all the stress. People need to realize it's never about you. It's always about the other person. So things that we need to do now is actually, as a parents, you have to let the kids be the kids. Don't get involved because the kids need both parents.
Yes, sir.
You get what I'm saying? People think it's a joke, but if you think about it, like, no matter what happened between us, got nothing to do with the kid.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing at all. The kids need
innocent,
the love.
Bro.
Yes.
Innocent.
So why do I have to feel the need like I'm not gonna send the kids to see the mom? That's very selfish.
Bro.
The ego in my new book, I'm writing my new book, talk about all that stuff.
Yes, sir.
You have to put your ego aside. It's never about you. When you're upset, especially when you're upset, don't make it about you. When you're upset, that doesn't mean like, the whole world, the world moving without you. Being upset right now,
it don't change nothing. It don't change nothing.
It don't change a damn thing.
Nothing.
That's a bar. I'll take that.
Yeah, it's selfish.
Yes.
It's selfish, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We have to, release that anger inside of us. Talk to someone. If you talk to your pastor, talk to your, whomever you feel like you need to sit down and talk to get to that conclusions.
Because in all honesty, I think that's what's holding a lot of women back because they just don't want to forgive.
Yes, don't talk to your homegirl because she's going to the same problem you going through. Let me go, you in trouble.
Bro, listen, man. Hey, bro, you said a word there, bro. Hey, listen.
Let me listen.
Let Nisha jump in there.
Bro.
What's up, Nisha?
At least it's not.
Alley-oop, huh? Alley-oop.
You take it.
I saw it was a TikTok, and there was an interview that was happening, and this girl was basically saying that my child could be close to dying. I'm still not gonna call the father.
Come on, bro.
And it was kind of like,
Damn, why you even wishing that on your kids, man?
I was like,
that's how
I
petty
was
you
like,
is, bro.
wow.
That's messed up.
But that's how much hate that lady
But-
got for the dude, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
It just makes
crazy.
me
Like you
aware
said,
that there's
ego.
people like that.
Yeah.
And
There
that's
is
messed
people
up.
like that. We got women in here saying that there's women like that. That's crazy.
Me personally,
Yeah.
though, I feel like the father is more. How can I say this without offending the women?
Yeah.
Speak your mind, bro.
Nah,
You have to be
I feel
ready,
like
bro.
I feel like men are better discipliners. Or
Yep.
I agree. You ain't offending me at
Easy to
all. I agree.
forgive.
Yeah.
The role, bro.
Authority,
why- yeah,
facts,
that's
bro.
why I
You
watch,
ain't got
like,
no
You Need the
authority.
Kid
See,
now.
like me, I ain't gonna perk, bro. If my dad was in my life more than what he was, I wouldn't be like how I'm is, bro. Cause I was terrified of my father. You know I did, boy.
Yeah.
I don't think not one of his kids was ever scared of him till you get old enough to not care no more. You feel me? But my mom, she really couldn't tell me nothing. She could tell me, hey, do this. I'd be like, okay, but I ain't gonna budge. But Pop say
Sucks,
something,
dog.
I'm already there.
You know
He
it.
ain't even finished the sentence yet. You know what I'm trying to tell you? So I feel like when women, take the father role out the thing, you trying to play father, it ain't gonna work. Your
Yeah.
kid gonna rebel, bro.
Big facts, man. I've seen it a lot. Even like,
Hold on, I'm sorry. Let me hear Zoe, man. You been quiet for a while, fam. I'm trying to hear you, bro.
For sure.
cause he on the fence on this one. Talking to the mic.
Like I said, I'm on the fence. I feel what y'all saying. I just feel like a lot of men try to choose when they want to be in that kid's life.
Okay.
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 So it's like I don't think that's fair because you don't know. It's hard raising a kid. I ain't got no kids, but I've seen single mothers raise a kid,
So
no help, by themselves, and then you got a dude who's probably at the club, taking trips, living his best life, and then one day you just, I don't know what happens. Okay, I want to step up now.
I have a question for you. Were you raised by like two parents or one?
Sort of, kind of. My dad was in the picture for a moment, and then he wasn't. So I don't know how.
Okay, I understand.
I got a question too. What if Cud trying to find himself? You know what I'm trying to tell you? Like,
Then I think it's deep. I think it's deeper than that. I think it's deeper than that.
what you mean?
I think it's if you haven't found yourself or you're not ready for a family, like why you having sex to begin with?
Yeah.
Don't make a mistake, bro.
Yeah, just
that
don't
is
never
it.
be playing.
Yeah, but the thing is though,
I know, but I'm gonna say if you want to take it deep, because this is like a Christian and all that. You're not
but you
supposed
You
to
can
be.
get into it
you
though.
could get into it without being vulgar.
Yeah,
What I'm saying is you ain't supposed to be doing that. Period.
yeah.
Like there's dudes who I got a homeboy has a kid with a young lady. He ain't had no business having a kid with her.
he ain't even ready.
He just she this, she that, and we knew who she was, and it's
understand.
like, so why you was messing with her then? You shouldn't have been messing with her. So we don't want to hear all that complaining now.
Wait, so he's choosing not to mess with the jit because of how the woman
No, I'm
is?
just saying in particular, we saying, okay, I haven't found myself yet. Or I'm not ready to be a
Nah, I
father
feel
yet.
you. Like you out
But
here
I'm out
going
here
raw.
sleeping,
Going raw.
going raw with so-and-so and so-and-so. But then now she get pregnant. Well, I wasn't ready. Well, you wasn't ready before you were sleeping with her.
You shouldn't have taken that chance.
So it's like,
I feel that.
you get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
That's real.
Yeah. In
I
that
think
case,
it's deeper when I look at it for myself.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be doing certain things, but then we do them. But then here come the situation, and we just want to back off and be like, well, that's why I said mothers can't really do that. The kid is here now. She got a 24/7, 365. But for men, it's like, well, I got to find no offense, I got to do what I got to do. Okay, now I'm ready. And that person is just looking at you like, I wasn't ready either.
Nah, I ain't gonna
But
lie.
I stuck
And
it
I-
out and I
That
stayed.
first
So
point,
it's like,
you had made a first point where you said that basically the guy can take days off, but the woman can't. Like I
Nah.
think that was the first point that
yeah,
you made.
yeah, I agree with that. But it's
I
just,
totally agree with that.
Okay, about that, my bad.
You good?
With the whole thing, same thing. What if the woman the same way? The woman don't know who she is yet, and she got the
Facts.
jit still. You think it's
Facts.
safe for the jit to be around her?
I think it's something for both y'all to figure out.
okay, I agree with that. But however, though, What I don't. What here's the thing, right?
That's a deep question though, Cam.
You feel what I'm saying?
However,
I feel like as long as you're
because
alive,
he
you'll
can't
never
take
find
no-
yourself
she can't
anyway.
She can't take no days off.
So
but
but like her mind, you feel me? Still a
So it's
chick.
more.
So my
So
question
either
is,
way,
she
it's more on her
can't-
though. Either way, if you look at it though, Noy, it's more on the mother because the father, right? He could just back off and find himself right in the wilderness, right? She's finding herself while she's taking care of that kid.
But she can get help. But go what you about to say though, bro. You about to ask something.
No,
So
I'm saying
either
though,
way,
Hold on.
you gonna figure it out regardless. You say something happened to your baby mother, right? And you had to take care of that jit since you was 18. You gonna figure it out some way or another.
Of
You got
course.
to.
That's what I'm saying though. That's how I look at mothers.
Mm-hmm.
They figure it out, and then the guy's like, "Well, I can't figure it out, so I'm gonna take myself out of the situation. I'm just gonna come back when I'm ready." I just think
that's
that's a
cap.
crazy,
No, so
crazy thought process.
the fact that you on the fence about that, I feel you for that case. But like to go like I'd say to a detailed description of it, where let's say something happens now, Jit probably get locked up, or she probably done caught her daughter sneaking out the house, or caught a boy in the house. So now she hitting up the father, where she was at first she ain't had no choice basically, because I mean she had the choice, but she chose not to let him come because she thought that he wasn't ready or he wasn't going to be there consistently. But now, for like this particular conversation, Jit already, you know what I'm saying, getting into bad stuff, and now she's reaching out to the father. Like, we're saying that that's not fair, because what I would like to ask you guys, everybody, is on what power would a father really have?
In what situation? In
No, I'm
this,
saying
After
like
the child already
after you done
starts.
kept Jit away from him
Oh.
like
Yeah.
all this time, and you done badmouthed him for years. Like,
Facts.
because you know some women out here badmouth, not all of them.
Most
but
of 'em.
Some women badmouth the father.
Most of them.
Some of them don't say nothing about their father.
Most of them.
But with that, you done did this for years, and now Jit even gonna listen?
Probably not. Probably gonna run away once it gets.
You don't even recognize,
Yeah.
but you don't know who he is.
like who said
who's
it?
a
Stranger?
stranger,
Like
yeah.
you said, it's a complete.
I guess.
Like for example, I give a personal example, man. Like you give yours, man. I met my G when he was 4 years old.
What?
She kept my son away from me. I met my G when he was 4 years old. I had to go through documents and paperwork, and people who've been in my situation, you feel me? That thing is a drag. She dragged it. She stretched it out to the core. But guess what? I never gave up though. I kept going and pushing until I got my answer. I'm like, yo, this is my, you know what I'm saying? And I'm in his life. You feel me? So I want to tell all the fathers out there, like, bro, there ain't no excuse. If you really want to be in your kid's life, no matter how long it's going to take, go there. Some people would have quit in the first 2 months, first 6 months, first year. I'm telling you, because I had got, into a situation, you feel me, and all of that, you know?
Nah, bro.
So-
I can't say that everybody's situation different, whoa. Because there's women, dog, that can make you, like, go to jail, bro. Like, mess you up, fam. Like, real talk, bro.
What do you think happened to me?
I know
Okay.
your story, bro.
All right.
I'm just saying, though. I'm not. So what? That's what you went to jail for? Because you couldn't see your jit?
It was regarding my son.
Okay. All I'm saying is, fam, at the end of the day, dog, not saying that a man not supposed to fight for their jit, they supposed to. I got homeboys that they didn't see their jit since the jit was born. Feel what I'm trying to tell you? And
is it his fault?
it's his fault. I ain't gonna lie. He was a different person back then.
No, I'm saying, but like for that case that you talking about, like the
No,
girl
yeah,
not allowing him.
Yeah, it's his fault.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, Cub was reckless. You know what I'm saying? You're really, really reckless. But it changed though. You know what I'm trying to tell you? Like, that's why I was winning the whole point. Like, I understand what you're saying.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes a woman is forced to take care of the jit by themselves. But sometimes they still hold that resentment of who the guy was back
Right.
then, not knowing or not even trying to see that the dude changed and
He grew.
He trying to be in the jit life. Now when jit going crazy off the wall, now you gonna be like, okay, let me try to get him in the life to see if it can help coexist the jit. It's not gonna work like that. Stuff is kind of hard.
It
Not
is
with these
kinda hard.
calculated jits today, boy.
It is kind of hard, but
I
do,
wasn't trying to hear.
But I do want to encourage all
Come
the
on,
fathers.
now.
I want to encourage all the fathers though who's tuning in right now, or if you're a future father, or whatever. Despite of whatever the situation may be, man, just be there, active in your kid's life, despite of whatever, man. You feel
I
me?
agree.
Because they're gonna throw the book at you. They could throw all these things at you. They could try to call you all this unfit, whatever. Listen, bruh, show yourself, prove yourself to yourself and to your jit that you're here because they need you, bruh.
Sometimes
because
it be hard,
I know it be hard. I know. Trust me, bro. I know.
Sometimes people don't have no life.
I understand
like,
that.
Meaning like the woman attacked them so much.
I understand that, but if you acknowledge that you have a kid, right? Like I feel like kids change lives.
Of course they
like
do.
You feel me? So I feel like for me, on my behalf, I could have just been like, you know what, bump this. You feel me? But I ain't never stopped because I'm like, nah, bro, like I know where I'm at with it. You feel me? And it was bad. It was real bad, but I kept going. But the thing is, at the end of the day, right? If you see yourself in that situation, this is why, going back to what Zoe said, right? You know, if I would have just followed the biblical guidelines, wait till I get married, you feel me, bro, and then did something, maybe I wouldn't be in this situation. But that's not what happened. By the grace of God, you feel me, I got my son. He's healthy. He's alive. He's well. But we have to be very, very cautious in the decisions that we make and also who you sleeping with. Because I'm telling you, bro, that BM, bro, you might have thought, you know, she this type of person. But when they get pregnant, you feel me, and the baby come out, like they're a whole different person, bro. But I feel like, I don't think they were a different person. They just had a baby.
Nah, they changed, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They turned into a mother.
Yeah. Can't hold changes people.
No, I mean by like, some people look at mothership as different. Like some females may think, oh, I'm being a mother, or being a mother, that they gotta be more serious, or you know what I mean? They gotta pump up. You know what I'm trying to tell you? Like people take it differently. Some different. Oh, go ahead. Are you a woman? Tell me.
I am one, but
Nisha,
you look good by the same though.
Nisha, you look good by the way, though, mama.
Thank you.
You look, I like that blue on you though. You heard me?
Shot.
You know what I'm saying?
But, like I was trying to say, I think when we go through like, you know, the having a baby process, I think it does take a lot out of us, because after that we go through and Esther can speak more about depression. And there's like a lot of things that happen to our bodies, and let's say like the father isn't there throughout the process. Mm-hmm. It could take a lot out of us as well, because it's like, dang, like the baby's father isn't here to help in any type of way that he can. Like let's say like he just leaves or whatever, and he's not there through the process, like, and then all of a sudden he comes. It's like we're gonna be more protective of our baby. Because it's like, you wasn't here when I was going through this body change and stuff like that. So, of course, we're not like, you know, like trying to be wicked or be evil, but we're kind of on defense now. Because it's like we have to, because we're protecting our baby the best way that we know how.
That's why I say baby steps, though. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I say,
but I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, here's the thing. What Nisha said, I understand I understand where she's coming from, but at the same time, though, like it takes two to tangle. You understand what I'm saying? So therefore, like, you know, she's also responsible of going inside that room and doing what she did with Buddy. But you know what I'm saying? So
it's too late for all that now. The baby's here.
You know what I mean?
So now we gotta focus on the baby's here.
Exactly. So the baby's here. So therefore, it's like all that. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I don't know how it is to carry a 9-month baby, and I don't want to plan on doing that. All I know is that, you feel me, that's what it comes with though. Like when you with somebody and y'all doing things and you know you pregnant, that's what it comes with. So I understand that it's painful, like as you're saying, but I feel like at the end of the day, like what do you expect? You know what I mean? You thought that was gonna be a sweet thing? Like no.
Many women.
I'm just saying, but you can't.
Many women.
Okay,
many women who lay with the man unless it's like a one-night stand, she expects the guy to be there with the baby. So a lot of times he abandons her, you know, and that's where the resentment comes from. It's like, yo, you know, we were caked up and everything, calling each other baby. Because some men, they find out she's pregnant, all of a sudden he's not sweet anymore. He don't call anymore. Like he turns into a different person. So that's where a lot of the resentment comes from. It's like, wait, I thought we were in this together, and all of a sudden he gone. And then he try to come back.
Like
she's
nothing
like,
happened.
So she didn't do her homework on Buddy?
What if y'all was never in a relationship?
Huh?
What if y'all just smashing. I was in
Yeah,
a
that's why I said
relationship.
unless it's like a one night stand casual thing.
Even
but
then,
a lot of
they still could go
situations
crazy.
where it's a boyfriend and girlfriend situation.
I know. If you
those
say
are
like
the ones I'm speaking on,
what-
not the ones where
like it's casual,
yeah.
like you know, y'all friends with benefits, right?
Yeah.
And let's say a mistake happened. Well, kids ain't mistakes, but they blessings. But let's say that happens, right?
unplanned pregnancy.
Yeah, unplanned. There we go. And the dude don't want to be with the woman, but just want to be with the kid. Like, you know, gonna take care of a kid. The woman might take that and be like, "No, I want you now." You know, because you got a kid.
Because they want to have a family.
They want to
They want to do. They want to do the picture.
It is that the man's not in the picture. You don't have a baby, and like,
Unless
where's the
junkie.
boyfriend?
That's real.
It just puts her out. Everybody know what she was up to, you know, before she got pregnant. You know what I'm saying? So now
And
she
he may
wants
not
a
be the
family
first.
It's a
situation.
crazy situation, dog.
Yeah.
Nah, it is, man. But all I say, man, I just pray that women would just don't close the door totally, man. Like, I understand he probably he was what he was. I mean, outside of him just being dangerous and beating you up and things of that case, you know what I'm saying? Maybe the jit don't need that type of stuff without, you know what I'm saying, police around. Like, if you got like a knucklehead that really can't, you know what I'm saying, you got anger issues. But outside of that, man, if you got a man that's trying, you know what I'm saying?
Let him do his thing.
Let him try.
Please.
And if he proves that he can't, you know what I'm saying, then you let him prove it to himself that he can't. Or give him the opportunity to, like, you know what I'm saying, to figure it out like you did.
Yep.
You feel me?
I got something, my bad, before we end it though. It's for you, Zoe. Like, you know how you said no women could take off and stuff, right? I got two homeboys. Both their mama didn't want them. You know what I'm trying to tell you? As in, like, true get away. You feel what I'm saying? And I seen how they both grew up. One hate females, the other one simp for females. You know what I'm saying? So like, what's the funny? Like,
The word simp.
No, like he's a sucker for love. There we go. That's the word I would say. You feel what I'm saying? So what would you say about they mothers, the ones that was like, yeah, I don't want you. I could, you know, take my time off. It usually don't happen like that. It's usually the men.
I'm saying when there was babies.
Babies, get away.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. Like, here, family member, take them. I don't want this shit.
Yeah, these are the type of stories that are not really highlighted as much. Because normally it's the father who just bounce.
What's good, Zoe?
I mean, here's my thing. It's like, I feel like they knew that before the baby even got there.
That they didn't want the jit?
Like, but some people don't believe in abortion and stuff like that. And it's just like, well, I'm going to have this jit and I'll find the escape plan. I feel like men do it all the time. So when a woman does it, I don't know, I feel like it's selfish on both parties. So I don't.
You're not trying to justify.
No, I feel what he's saying. So she should just have abortion.
Not necessarily. I'm not saying that.
So
I just look at it in a
Democrat,
deeper. I look at it in a deeper realm. Like, I had a conversation with my brother. His dad a deadbeat, and I looked at it like, what if his dad was in his life? How would he have turned out? Could have been worse. But, you know, his dad ain't nothing, so it's like, it's probably a good thing he wasn't in his life. Or you look at certain situations where, you know, maybe you did need a father. I think everything is different, really how you look at it and your experiences in life.
That's real.
I mean, we all learn to adjust. For those that grew up without fathers, like, you learn to adjust. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But who knows? They always tell you that it would be better if you had both parents in the house, man. I believe that. You know what I'm saying? Before even having children, I believe that both parents should be in the household.
Yeah, but sometimes it's toxic. Even being Haitian,
No, I'm
like,
just saying,
some
like,
kids grew up watching their parents argue 24/7.
I think it goes back
But
to the
you
point
wish one of them
that
wasn't
you
there.
had made in regards to, like, you know, you just if you out here living reckless, understand that these situations will occur. So that's why, like, when we read scripture, a lot of people look at scripture like, you know what I'm saying, it's a bunch of rules and things like that, when in actuality, scripture is basically the guidelines for life. Like, the things that which is telling you to not engage in is not that you are just disrespecting God. You literally disrespecting yourself. And you find yourself in situations that which you put yourself in. And then you don't want to listen to what the Bible is telling us. So when we speak about scripture, man, and we all come from our different perspectives in this room, I pray that the young people or anybody that's probably in a situation right now listening, man, because there's certain mistakes that I wish I didn't do, you know what I'm saying? And when we tell you this, is not to say that we don't want you to experience life, but if you know somebody that went around that corner and got shot and can come back and tell you don't go around that corner, you should listen to what he got to tell you. You know what I'm saying? So that's all we doing for the
agree.
night, man. So
Hold on, Young Jay, you say you want to say something. Go ahead.
we're gonna go to the gems of the night, man. You can get that last gem. So we're gonna end it out like that.
Next time.
1000%. So Sister Nisha, what it do?
First, I want to thank everybody that is watching and stayed with us. My gym for the night goes for the people that are just getting in their kid's life. Maybe there was a way for whatever reason, and it goes for the fathers and mothers as well, because it could go both ways. Don't be surprised like when the baby don't jump to you, when the kid doesn't be like, oh my God, you're here now. Like, it's gonna take time. Like, you guys have to, they don't know you. You're basically a stranger to them because the facts is you was never there for them. So don't be surprised when they're not quick to want to have a relationship with you, because at the end of the day, you are their father, you are their mother. It's kind of you are their responsibility. So it's either you're going to get yourself together for your kid, or you're just gonna leave.
Be
That's my
patient.
gym.
Be patient. Queen Esther.
Okay, to stay on the topic, my gym is personal story. I grew up without my father in my life, in a house full of females, and I had a brother, but he was always out and about doing his own thing, and I was fine with it. I wasn't crying over my daddy when I was a teen or nothing like. I was straight, at least I thought I was. But it wasn't until my early 20s, when I was trying to date and stuff, that it dawned on me I don't know how to relate to men at all. I didn't know what to expect from a man, or how to know if a man like truly loved me, or was, I was like, dang, I guess I would have benefited from having a dad. So even though I felt fine like growing up, I felt that void, like it hit hard early 20s. I was like, I have no male mentor in my life to show me what men are supposed to be like. So it's very important, like, as long as the dad isn't abusive or toxic, don't keep the dad away from the child, because you never know how much more the child could grow with him in her life or his life.
Sure. Zo?
Your gym, big dog.
My gym of the night is we need more testimonies.
Amen.
We need more stories to where people shouldn't have to go through things, and I feel like a lot of times we hold on to what we've been through and what we got through, and somebody else, if you was to tell your story, they wouldn't go through that. But even in the church, I've noticed they done took testimonies out, and you don't know who in there needs to hear that. But I feel like if you did get through something and God got you through it, some people don't want to put their business out there, but it could save somebody else's life and
Yes, sir.
help them not get harmed up. You feel me?
Amen. Boss man.
I feel like peace is every step. So basically what I'm trying to say is, like, some of us, we hang out with like a lot of toxicated people. We feel like, hey, this is my friend, I can always go to them, and they may not have your solutions. Okay, think outside the box. Go talk to somebody else. It's okay to have new friends. Don't listen to people be like, oh, friends, day one friends may not be the next level in your life. So don't ever feel like, you know what, if you right now in Lake Cliff, you have to travel to Boca to make new friends, do it. All right? And some of us, we stay in one box, feel like, oh, this is it for me and I'm happy. No, search, because you're young, whatever age group, you always can turn around. And by doing that is actually by doing what's right for you. And let me tell you this, I don't care what you're going through. If you don't make peace with that situation, your mind will never be at peace.
Amen.
Believe it or not. Okay, whatever you're going through, it's for you to find peace, and with whomever you have beef with, in order for you to have peace in life. It's not that difficult, but you have to let your ego drop. You have to look at everybody as, they're your own family, your own child. You love them as you love yourself, in order for you to live a completely life.
Amen.
That's all. Young Jet Sidunji, the visionary.
Amen. What's up, brother?
First of all,
like that?
First of all, I'd like to say thank you to all the people watching and stuff like that. I appreciate y'all showing up every week.
Yes, sir.
And subscribe to the B.E.L.I.V.E TV Productions on YouTube. Numbers going up. You hear me? Join the squad. But on my first point, when it comes to money, don't let it dictate your life, but at least make sure you're secure. Feel me?
Yeah.
And then the second part is when it comes to kids, very fragile. You know what I mean? Kids are fragile. It's hard to raise them up the right way because we don't know everything.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, do not what's the word? Don't want the help. I don't know how to say it a different way.
Reject the help.
Deny it.
Yeah, don't deny the help. Don't reject the help because you never know what that can do for your child. Don't let old past problems affect your kid's future. You feel what I'm saying? So if you can let go of stuff, bro, let go of the stuff so the kid can have a better life than you did.
Hey, man. Neff. What's up, brother?
I want to let the world know. Thank you for tuning in as always. Appreciate y'all. But my last gem for the night is that I learned today at church that everybody may have the same platform, but everybody don't do the same sacrifice for the platform that they got. Everybody may have the same skill or talent, but everybody don't work as hard, with their skill and talent. For example, there's a whole lot of radio stations out there. There's a whole lot of podcasts out there. You dig what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if you have a podcast, if you have a radio show such as B.E.L.I.V.E TV production, it's what you doing with it. How you pushing it. What sacrifice are you making with it? Ladies, if you selling hair, you selling makeup, whatever it is that you do, there's a whole bunch of women doing the same thing. But when you do it, it's got to be different because of the sacrifice and the time and effort that you put in it. There's a whole lot of rappers out there, a whole lot of artists out there, a whole lot of singers out there. But at the end of the day, it's what you do with it, with your talent, and how to push it. You dig what I'm saying? Everybody got a phone. Everybody can go ahead and do their thing on YouTube. Everybody could go ahead and go on Instagram, on Facebook, or Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok, whatever. But at the end of the day, what are you doing with it? You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of times what ends up happening, we compare ourselves with our platforms to other people's platform and see, dang, man, why mine's not jumping and bumping? First and foremost, you don't know how that person got there. You don't know if they're lying to get there. You don't know if they're doing sex for success. We don't know that either. You feel me? But at the end of the day, your platform, your skill, and your talent, God has given you that. And whatever tools that he has given you with, you got to go ahead and stretch it and make the best out of it. There is no excuses. Because at the end of the day, man, like, bruh, everybody's pretty much almost doing the same thing. But for some reason, certain people, they stand out. They stand out because of the sacrifice, the blood, sweat, and tears they put out there. Everybody can go to the gym. Everybody could do work and fitness, but how consistent are you going to the gym? What are your consistency? Like, how often you doing this? You feel what I'm saying? So I want to encourage the person, man, like, just because everybody doing it don't mean everybody doing it like you doing it. You feel me? Just because everybody got something don't mean, you know what I'm saying? Don't mean they doing it like you doing it. And I think a lot of times when we forget that, be thankful and honor God or what you have. You feel me? Because you can go above and beyond. At the end of the day, bro, we serve a mighty God, man. For those who don't know, man, we serve a God who split the Red Sea. We serve a God who locked down the walls of Jericho.
Hallelujah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Amen.
I'm talking about somebody, bro, who, who turned water into wine, bro. No chemistry, no gimmicks, no tricks. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if this God, as the Bible says, who's the same yesterday, today, and forevermore, that means in 2022, he's still the same today and forevermore. So while we putting limits and we putting God in the handicap section, you feel what I'm saying? Like, we can't do that. So I try to tell people all the time, don't stress. Try not to compare and contrast, because I know humanly it's easy to do that. Be like, oh, man, I want to see how they doing it. I want to do this way. No, you got what God has given you. Be faithful what God has given you. Put in sacrifice in it. You feel me? You make 100K, I make 50K. At the end of the day, God gave me that 50K, and I'm good with it. You feel what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to ask you how you got your 100K so I can go ahead and rise up, but I'm not going to pull you down because I'm making less and you making more. I'm not a crab. I don't do that. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I just want to encourage everybody, bro. You feel me? Be faithful with what you have and continue making that sacrifice, man, and stop worrying about what others are doing on their platform.
Praise God. Praise God. Praise God. Praise God. Brother Zoe, man, say a prayer for us in the night. Brother Zoe. What's Zoe?
What you?
Come on, let Neff pray. Let Neff.
Say a prayer for us in the night.
Bless.
Go ahead, say a prayer for us in the night, bro.
Talk to him.
Father God, would you say thank you for your grace and mercy? Thank you for allowing us to be alive. Thank you, Lord, for just letting us to be healed, be strong. I pray that everybody who's tuning in right now, they take into consideration everything that we said. And if we said anything that was in vain or out of line, I ask you, Father God, that you correct us properly, Lord, so we could be better. And we just pray that we elevate and get strong and we learn from each other and continue to be at peace and forgive our enemies, Lord. Lord, we ask you to guide us, protect us. We ask you for traveling mercies. And we just ask you, Lord, to continue to keep us strong. In Christ's name we pray. Amen.